Cougars. He led them with 16 points. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Caleb Stidham, he had 4 points and 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Elijah Ragland had 13 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. And Trevor Harden, he played. He had 3 rebounds. He did not score, but he did have 1 assist. Parker Williams played. He did not score. Zach Hensley played, did not score. Kenton Combs played, did not score. Isaiah Bentley played, and he did not score. So your final total there was Letcher County with 42 points. LCA, Baylor Brown played. It had 4 points and 1 rebound. Pierce Dalton, he did not score, but he did have 1 rebound. He had 3 assists. Actually thought he had about 5 assists, but had 3 great assists that I can easily remember those, but thought he had a few more. He only took 4 shots, just did a good job on the 4 game. Only had 1 turnover, which is huge with as much as he handles the ball. Carter Henderson had 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Zeke Greer, he had 2 points. He had 1 assist. Austin Hall, he is the leading scorer and the leading rebounder on the night as he had 21 points and 8 rebounds to lead the way for LCA. He also had 5 assists. He was tied with Kyle Rode for the lead in that. He had 3 blocks and 1 steal, so we're giving a beef jerky player of the game. That would have to be Mr. Austin Hall, as he had leading scorer and rebounder, tied for assist, and just for good measure led the team in blocks with 3. Kyle Rowe, great to have him back out on the floor after being out for 2 weeks and just coming off of 1 practice yesterday. Finished with 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists, so he was only 1 off of having the leading rebound, or tie for the leading rebound with Hall. So just a great game, and also had 1 steal, so really good to see him out there. Played almost 25 minutes, which didn't know that he would play that much, but the ankle seemed to respond pretty well. Will Hacker, phenomenal game for Hacker, the junior. He had 12 points. Those were all in the first half, and LCA needed them as they had a hard time pulling away from Letcher County as they were only up 6 at halftime, 31-25. But Hacker was 12 points, 6 rebounds. He had 2 assists. Really great effort by him. Isaiah Hunt played. He had 4 points. Chase Wibber played, did not score, but had 1 steal and 3 rebounds. Jake McIntyre got his first bucket this year as an Eagle, had 2 points. Jackson Davis got his second bucket of the year. He finished the game with 2 points and 1 rebound. Aaron Abramson played, and I believe Jacob Gaines also played. Aaron Abramson hit the 3 and had the Buds gun shop 3-point shot of the game. As man, he had a quick release and got that baby off. He also had 1 rebound, so that completed LCA scoring, gave them 78 points. Shooting from the field, for Letcher County, the Cougars only had 35.6%, so 36% from the game. LCA shot 49%. 3-point field goal percentage for the Cougars from Letcher County Central, they only shot 20%, 2 for 10. LCA actually worse, 4 for 21, 19%, yet still was able to win because of the much bigger size advantage they had. Free throws, 8 for 9. Letcher County, 89%. LCA, 6 for 10 for 60%. Points off turnovers, the Eagles had 27, the Cougars only 6. Points in the paint, big difference here. LCA 44, the Cougars only 22. Largest lead was the final score of 36 points there for LCA. Second effort points, the Eagles had 19, the Cougars only 2. Lead changes, we had 3. Bench points, LCA had 17, the Cougars only 3. Free throw points, LCA 6 from the free throw line, the Cougars 8. And that completes all your statistics. But we're going to take a break here. As you can see, we've only got 13 minutes left before this one starts. So go take a break, maybe make a phone call, but get back with us because Lexington Christian Academy is going to play the winner here between Louisville Central and Madisonville-North Hopkins. We'll be right back after this break.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game. Call and compare prices
at the Lexington Diagnostic Center.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank Text Banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter, locally owned and operated since 1972.
Are you a Kentucky high school sports fan? Do you know where to find the latest news and information on your team, your competition, and high school sports action across the state? Join the fun and excitement at BluegrassPreps.com. You can support your favorite team, test your sports knowledge, and share news and views at BluegrassPreps.com for all the latest on Kentucky high school sports, other sports, and a whole world of lively discussion. Get on board at BluegrassPreps.com.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthodontics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Sitters are here.
I'm ready. Okay, kids, behave.
Man to man.
I got the little guy.
Oh, did you leave cash for the pizza?
I got it.
With more features than ever.
All right, who's hungry?
Mobile banking from Central Bank lets you deposit checks,
You're in timeout.
pay bills,
Okay, you're gonna get a rip screen.
send and receive funds with Pop Money, and more.
Hey.
So you can stay in the game without missing a step. Do more with mobile banking from Central Bank, official bank of UK Athletics.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 956 Kentucky charities and community events.
Employees of Whitaker Bank volunteered 14,860 hours to better our Kentucky communities.
93 nonprofits that promote diversity and inclusion in Kentucky are supported by Whitaker Bank.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final game of the evening. Tonight's final matchup of the day pits the Central Yellow Jackets and the Madisonville-North Hopkins Maroons. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the Yellow Jackets, a junior, number 1, Joshua Watkins. Also a junior, number 3, Eric Rice. A senior, number 5, Chris Rawlins. Also a senior, number 12, Sean Smith. And senior, number 35, Rico White. The Yellow Jackets are coached by Douglas Biddy. And now let's meet the Maroons. Number 2, a junior, J.P. Gilbert. A sophomore, number 3, Eddie White. A junior, number 14, Kate Cunningham. A sophomore, number 23, Marquise Parker. And the sophomore, number 50, Kayshawn Casey. The Maroons are coached by Matt Bashir.
Who's the guy that used to play for Arkansas? His name was Oliver.
Miller.
Big guy.
Miller. Big O. Oliver Miller.
Oliver Miller. There you go. The big guy down there was Oliver Miller.
He does like the Big O.
All right, ready?
Yep, let's do it. Welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy High School. We have got the final day of the first round action here in the Jim Rose Central Bank Classic. And we have Madisonville-North Hopkins, the team in the white with maroon trim, versus Louisville Central in the black and gold numbers there. And this team here, whoever wins this game, this team, the winner, will play LCA tomorrow. So North Hopkins 9-2, Louisville Central 1-6. But we'll see what happens. And on the tip, I believe it's going to go over to
Madisonville.
Well, I thought it was too, but it looks like Central's going to get it. I thought that too, but Central will get it here.
Well, I heard the official down there, he said white, so I was assuming he meant the white jerseys.
I did too, so.
Of course, Louisville Central's got a little white in their uniforms too, so.
Good point. These guys can be ready to play. They've had to wait a long time to lace them up, but this is the final game of the first round. Obviously, see man, wide open three there by Watkins. It's off. Rebound goes to Mason Vandiver for Madisonville. And he turned the turnover by Madison Central on the fast break. Goes up. Eric Rice for Central, not able to complete the basket, but he is fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line for 2. First foul of the game is going to go on James Gilbert for the Maroons of Madisonville-North Central. They had a pretty good haul to get here, William. Madisonville's not close. Western Kentucky, Travis Ford, a lot of people probably remember him, played at Madisonville-North Hopkins.
Oh, really?
Yes,
learn something every day.
So that's kind of one of their claims to fame there. And also John Hood, the former Wildcat.
Okay.
Madisonville guy, so the more recent era.
Well, they've had some stars come through there.
They have had some players. 1 for 2 on the free throw line there, but Central does get the rebound. They try to go inside, but on the pass, the turnover goes over to the Maroons. Marquise Parker got it, and bucket there for Hopkins.
He just kind of threw it way, way high up off the glass, way above the box, and it dropped like a raindrop.
It did. Parker gets the first bucket of the game for the Maroons of Madisonville. 2-1. Watkins there with the drive. Oh, couldn't get the finish. And the big fella, number 50, Kazwan Casey with the boards.
Kazwan Casey, we were talking in the pregame. He kind of reminds me of the big guy that played for Arkansas a while back. And I think, I say that because of the uniforms. They're kind of that, not red, but the maroon look,
Yes, sir.
Arkansas kind of red, but he reminds me of Oliver Miller.
Yeah, he had an NBA career, so that's a compliment to the big fella. And three-point attempt there was good by Kate Cunningham, so that gives a 5-1 lead for North Hopkins. Louisville Central trying to see what they can do. They try to go inside. It's 35. Rico White with it. Little turnaround. Oh, man, there's a lid on the basket. Central, that's the third shot they've had that went all the way around and then come out. Wow, nice stroke there by Kenny White.
Kenny White just made that sweet string music here in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yes, he did. 8-1. We'll be right back after this break.
Sorry, I didn't take us anywhere. I'm trying to multitask over here with the video boards too. So
that's my fault. I misunderstood you, so I'll take that one. But you can hear what was going on in the background here. We're at the Jim Rose Central Bank Classic, and I want to thank Central Bank for being our sponsor. Jim Rose, who is a big reason why the Lexington Christian Academy campus is here. In fact, it's called the Rose Campus.
Yep.
And they have one over off of Tastewick Road, Emmanuel Baptist Church. They have grades kindergarten there through 5th grade. So, but Jim Rose had a lot to do with the founding of LCA, was one of the pioneers and gave his leadership and a lot of financial resources. So he unfortunately is no longer with us. His wife Judy is here tonight though. So the Jim Rose Classic out of the timeout. Central jumper there by Sean Smith. He misses. He gets his own rebound, kicks it out in the corner. 3-ball attempt by Rawlings. It goes out. But they keep fighting Central. They're determined, and they finally get one to fall. Josh Watkins says, get that lid off the basket, baby. 8-3. Full court pressure here by the Yellow Jackets of Louisville Central. Bringing the ball up is Parker for the Madison Central. Nice pass. And the finish by the big fella, Casey, showing some nice hands there, William.
Yeah, he's definitely got the size that we talked about out there, but when you add the good hands to it as well, it just makes him a dual threat.
All right, well, now we see a little ball penetration there, and the finish nicely done by Eric Rice.
But he's got to block those types of shots, though. If he's going to be in the center there, you got to block those shots.
Got to contend those, at least intimidate them a little bit.
Yep. Make them change direction and alter the shots.
5-point lead for Madison Central. I'm sorry, Madison-North Hopkins. Madison Central also just down the road here in Richmond.
I was going to say your tweet a while ago said Perry County Central too, by the way.
Did it really? Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. Yes.
Hey, man, it's that Siri spell correction, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. Oh, nice spin move.
Uh-oh, don't call.
Goodness gracious. Casey's really nimble on his feet for a big guy. He's just a sophomore, so, man, his best basketball is ahead of him.
Just a sophomore.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, he can be one to keep an eye on because he's got some skill. Pull up in the lane. Oh, bucket good by Devin Perry. Nice shot by Perry. He's in the scoreboard for the first time, 10-7. So we got a nice little game going here. Winner will play Lexington Christian tomorrow at 8 o'clock right here on PrepSpin.
We'll have it live for you in beautiful HD video.
Absolutely.
And the soothing sounds of Mr. Greg Horn.
Oh, nice drive there. Oh, not able to finish there, Parker. Rebound goes. Little leak out there by Central's number 35, Rico White. He gets the bucket. We got a 1-point game.
How's the new show going, by the way? I know you started a new show.
Yeah. Oh, it's not showing up. So we got, a 3-ball tip. Wow, my goodness. Deep range there by Kenny White. He's got 5 points. I'm sorry, that was Parker with that one. So that was 3. It was 23. So he gets the bucket. 13-9, I'm sorry. North Hopkins up by 4, 2:38. We got some substitutes in. Checking in, Trey Williams. Also, number 22, Michael Romaine for Central. Turnover by the Yellow Jackets. White's got it. Gives it up to Cunningham. Cunningham will pull up in the lane, rims out. Rebound goes to Central. They're looking to run. Good save there. Good hustle by Devin Perry. He tries to get it inside, but the angle on the pass not real good. So on the turnover, it's going to go over to Madisonville. Checking in now for Madison Central, number 24, Christian Fields getting his first runs. The big fella, Kazan Casey, checks out, and James Gilbert going to get a little breather. Bringing it up is Parker. He hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham hands it off to White. White gets it over to Cunningham now. Cunningham's got it back up. He hands it off there to Parker. Parker with a pull-up. It's off. Rebound's going to go to Louisville Central. They're trying to run, but good hands deflection by Madison Central. The drive. Oh, my goodness.
Just about fell.
Yes, sir. Kenny White with the steal. Goes in. Almost had the M1, but he's going to have to go to the free throw line, see if he can earn it the old-fashioned way. He'll be shooting 2 points. White's got 3 points on the day so far. White on the year is averaging 11.5 points. From the free throw line, he is only a 37% shooter. It's been there 43 times and only made 16, so kind of been of a challenge for him, but see maybe if he's improved a little bit. Unfortunately, that one doesn't fall for him, so young man's leaving a lot of points.
Ooh, nice block.
Nice block there. He makes up there. So.
Here's his block again. We'll slow it down.
Kenny White, nice block there on the layup attempt. We got 1:41 left here in the first quarter. Also got another sub in for the Maroons. Number 32, Jordan Vaughn's checked in for Madison Central. Madisonville. Apologize, Madison Central. I'm used to seeing them play all the time. They're about 20 minutes away from Richmond, Kentucky, and Madisonville.
You must drive fast.
Well, I live over off the Man-O-War exit,
so
okay. When I get off the Man-O-War exit, it's about 20 to the first exit.
I forgot that you were over that way.
Yep, so I'm about 15 minutes away from here. It'd be a 35, 40-minute drive from here, at least. Swan back in the game. Big fella, can't get it. Good hustle there by Fields to pick it back up for Madisonville. They're trying to get it set up here. They got a 5-point lead. Central playing a sticky man-to-man defense.
It's kind of funny because we don't cover normally either one of these two teams, but Louisville Central has always asked us to come over there and do some of their games, and they've welcomed us over there. But let's be honest, we have no idea about either one of these teams. We're just giving the coverage tonight, so we're glad everybody's tuning in, and thanks to LCA for putting on such a great event.
Most definitely, and we'll try to do our best not to butcher it too bad, help out for the LCA fans, because the winner of this game will play LCA tomorrow night.
Yeah, they will.
So that's why we know we've got some people listening wanting to kind of know who they are, and we apologize if we get your child's name wrong, or your grandchild or niece or your nephew's playing here. It's not actually any nieces. But
I was gonna, you had me there for a second.
No, you're like, huh? What? Oh, I didn't know we had a girls doubleheader, but only 38 seconds left here. See what happened. Good pressure defense by Madisonville. Oh, but nice the steal there. Good hands by Parker. He's got it. He drives. Oh, nice dish. And the finish there by James Gilbert. Assist to Parker.
And you see it again on the replay. Ooh, that official almost took that ball upside his head there. They were trying to throw it to him. He just gave the guy over there at the table a fist bump because the guy said, stop.
That could have been a little painful.
Yeah, might have saved that ball head for a minute.
Absolutely.
You can relate too, though, can't you?
I most certainly can. I'm follically challenged too, so that's my brother down there. Central going to try to get this last second shot off. We're under 7. 4. The drive. Oh, nice finish by Chris Rawlings, but just could not get it to roll. But that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Madisonville 16, Central 9.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game. Call and compare prices
at the Lexington Diagnostic Center.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
340.
Welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy campus. We are in the final game of the first day of action in the Central Bank Jim Rose Basketball Classic. I'm Greg Horn, joined by William Warfield. And the winner of this game between Madisonville-North Hopkins in the white with maroon trim, playing Louisville Central in the black and white trim with gold lettering. The winner here will get Lexington Christian Academy tomorrow night in the 8 o'clock game here on PrepSpin. And Madison Central tries to look inside to their big guy Casey, but just could not connect. So on the turnover, it's going to go over to Central, and just starting the second quarter here. These guys have been waiting a long time. We got started at 3 o'clock today with Frederick Douglass, the new high school in Lexington, against Beechwood, and Beechwood came away the winner.
Yeah, Frederick Douglass gave them a pretty tough contest there in the first half, and then second half, I don't know what Beechwood did, but made some adjustments in the locker room and were able to pull out the W in that one.
So they will be playing. Tate's Creek unfortunately lost to Connor, so Connor and Beechwood will be playing tomorrow in the winner's bracket.
And so we got Tate's Creek and Frederick Douglass also playing, so we're going to have a Lexington City matchup tomorrow here.
Yeah, so if you get done or you want to do some shopping over at Fayette Mall and slide over here around 3 o'clock, you can see some basketball. It's only $6 to get in for watch games, so you watch all kinds of games. We'll go straight through 3 o'clock, 4:45, 6, and 8 o'clock. So that's a heck of a deal there for $6 for adults. And I think it's $4 for kids, if I'm not mistaken.
And you can get all 3 days for $15 as well. I assume that price may go down to $12 or so tomorrow.
Yeah, there might be a possibility of that. So 3-ball attempt in the corner. Oh, it's off there by Watkins for Central. Casey tries to get it, but he can't get it for Central, Madisonville.
I know it'll go down to 12 tomorrow because there's going to be 2 days left and $6 a day, so it definitely will go down to 12 tomorrow.
There you go.
We're reducing it every day. The next day it'll be $6.
That's a heck of a deal for if you really love basketball. You can see 4 games. It's like $1.50 a game. So.
Yeah.
And the concession stands are a lot cheaper than Rupp Arena here, so you can
ain't that the truth.
So, oh, nice little runner in the lane there by Sean Smith. Smith's got 4, and the lead is cut to 4. See what North Hopkins can do with it here. They're 9-2 on the year, so 3-ball attempt. He's already made 1. Oh, he gets the shooter's roll. Kenny White.
Kenny White, he's all that, you guys. You got to listen up for that name. You've seen him make some nice passes. You've seen him shoot the ball. Kid's got a little bit of game.
And he's just a sophomore. So the best is yet to come for him. This North Hopkins thing can be pretty good down the road with all these young guys. Cunningham misses the layup. Rebound goes to Central, but that's going to be a foul on Mr. White, I believe.
Yeah. He reached in there and kind of grabbed him a little bit.
Trying to, probably a little bit out of frustration there, but White's got 7 on the day. It's only his first foul, so he's in good shape. Central see what they can do there. They had it down to 4, but it's up to 7. They've struggled this year. They're only 1-6.
Well, looking at these two teams and what you've seen so far, regardless of the outcome right now, what do you like as far as a matchup with LCA and these two teams?
Well, obviously on the Central side there's the 3s missed. They've got a huge size advantage over Central, kind of like they did today against Letcher County. And then you've got Madisonville's young, but, man, they're athletic. So
yeah, they are.
I'd say and then obviously Central's only 1-6, so they're struggling a little bit.
Of course, LCA is not going to back down from any challenge. I mean, they just played the #1 team in the country, is what many people are saying with Trinity.
Trinity's a solid team,
but you know the best team that I've seen so far this year?
Who's that?
The best team that I've seen so far this year is Covington Catholic. No doubt about it in my mind. They are the best team.
Yeah, they were up in that tournament, and I got to see them play about a half, and they looked really good. I was really surprised they actually got beat by Fern Creek, and then Fern Creek shocked Trinity in the championship.
Fern Creek is really good, too. Fern Creek was supposed to be really good last year. But yeah, I mean, you had Trinity, Fern Creek, Covington Catholic all in that thing, and LCA right there in the mix.
Yeah, LCA played tough. They only down 4 midway through the first quarter to Trinity, and without Kyle Rowe, one of their key players, was out with a sprained ankle. They more than held their own. I think they lost by 10, but the final score was a little bit deceiving.
Yep. I think we did a game at Fern Creek a couple of years ago.
They've got a good basketball tradition. Oh, nice take. Wow, nice what a block to White, man. Just a sophomore. You better know where he's at because he will punch it in a heartbeat, man. He's looking to block shots.
Well, he's going to have one of the big 3 from LCA on him if they hang on to win this game. One of the big 3 from LCA will be on him.
We'll be right back. Welcome back here, Lexington Christian Academy. We're in the Jim Rose Central Bank Classic, and Madisonville-North Hopkins leading Louisville Central 20-12. Final game of the day. The winner gets Lexington Christian Academy tomorrow at 8 p.m. So I know there's some Lexington Christian Academy fans tuned in trying to check out the competition for tomorrow night. And on the turnover, Central's got it, trying to see if they can score. Nice bounce pass, and the finish there by Trey Williams.
Here's his pass again, and we'll slow-mo it right here. Nice pass.
That was a nice dish by Sean Smith. That was the first bucket of the game for Trey Williams. Nice no-look bounce pass there by Sean Smith. 2014, Central played man, they played zone. Cunningham with a deep 3, it's off. Good hustle there, I believe, by Parker, but he couldn't get it, but it's going to go off Central, so a little frustration there for Central's coach Doug Bibby as he's hoping to get that one, see if they can get that lead to 4 or maybe with a 3-ball down to 3.
You know, Central's been up a couple times over the last few years. Been able to catch them in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, they've got a lot of basketball tradition there, as we were talking about in the early part of the first quarter. Travis Ford, former Wildcat, and John Hood both there.
Talking about Louisville Central.
What I call them? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, Louisville Central has been to the Sweet 16 over the last few years. They've been a couple times.
Yeah, and Madisonville's.
Last year I think it was Doss, if I'm not mistaken. And then Central's been there because I've been there, you know, when we're doing the production for them, and I've seen them.
Right.
They got the greatest band.
Yes, sir. I know what you're talking about. Yes, they are talented. Oh, 3-ball deep. Oh, and
Nice.
it's good. Devin Perry with the tray ball. That's his first basket of the game. He makes it a big one as that cuts the lead down to 1. So North Hopkins, even though they come in probably favored to win this game since they're 9-2, Central 1-6. Central's come to play. Working around. I'm sure would like to get inside to Casey, the big fella, but nice drive by Parker, but can't get it to roll. Rebound goes to Central. They can take the lead.
Uh-oh.
Wow, what a take in the finish by Josh Watkins.
Watch this. Here we go. I'm going to have to slow him down.
Man,
Boom.
that is speed right there. Watkins, he turned on the Jets, baby. And Central takes their first lead of the game, 21-20. And the head coach for Madisonville-North Hopkins, Matt Bashir, says, we need a TO, baby. He's going to have to get one because his guys, they had a 9-point lead and looked like they were starting to pull away and thought, well, this is what we kind of expected. But Central said, as Lee Corso says for football, not so fast, my friend.
I want to give a shout out to Greer and Maggard Orthodontics for all their support here on the network. Also, Bluegrass Orthopedics. Can't say enough about Andrew Carlson and his great staff. I want to thank Mr. Greg Horn and the Sports Talk show that you're on. I think it's just called Sports Talk, right?
Yeah, I was doing that, and then I've started a new show called Hope is Here. So
Hope is Here.
Doing a little encouragement there for people. As a lot of people discouraged, so we're doing that. And doing Georgetown College basketball again this year, a coach's show, and all the away conference games. They're currently ranked #1 in the country in NAIA men's basketball. So
That don't surprise me. They've got a tradition over there, that's for sure.
yeah, they do a nice job. So I get to see the best of both worlds, LCA basketball and Georgetown College. All right, well, we're back to action here. Let's see what Coach Bashir drew up for the North Hopkins team from Madison Central. They go by the Maroons.
There's another high school in Kentucky that goes by the Maroons. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about.
That'd be Pulaski County.
Pulaski County, one of the
PC.
best gyms in the state.
Yep, that is a nice one.
So open.
Wow, Central gets another turnover. They're looking to push it. Deflection there by the Maroons stops the fast break, but Central trying to see if they can add to this lead. But unfortunately there, Smith dragged the pivot foot, so Rico White's back into the game for Central, and number 2, Devin Perry, will take a little break, but see what Madisonville-North Hopkins can do here. They only got a little under 2 minutes left. They need to show the team that they came in here rated as. And Central said, you know what, we're a lot better than our 1-6 record.
Yeah, well, you know, they had a lot of the football players out too that just joined the team.
That's a great point. Oh, tried to get the little runner there, but Parker turns it over. Once again, Central looking to run. And I thought that was going to go in. Watkins couldn't finish, but Central pounding the boards even though they're undersized. And they're going to go to the free throw line, and that's going to be a foul there on number 24 for the Maroons, Christian Field. That's his second foul.
Yeah, it seems like every year the football schools, the big-time football schools, have a slow start in basketball because a lot of their players are playing for the football team. Cub Cass, one of those teams, by the way. Their quarterback and his younger brother didn't play basketball until probably last week, I would imagine.
Yeah, those guys, they look like a small college team. They've got some athletes, some big guys on that Covenant Catholic team.
Trinity is probably the same way, you know, with some of their players.
Yep. So you're right. Their best basketball is going to be coming in January.
Yep.
They got football players that are just getting the rust out.
You know what they say, it doesn't count until March, right?
That's exactly right. Turnover again, so Central, but North Hopkins gets it back, and then they turn it right back over. So got a lot of turnovers going on, both teams here, man. They've been sitting around all day watching games, and so they've got a lot of energy pent up. They're letting it out here, but we got a good one. 1 minute left till halftime, 2-point game.
This one's kind of moving right along, hasn't it?
It really has. Not been a lot of fouls called. Nice little pull up. Oh, can't get it to fall there for Eric Rice. Rebound there, Cunningham for the Maroons.
Give a shout out to the Central Athletic staff too for tweeting out the game link tonight and getting all the people that couldn't make it aware of the broadcast.
Well, we welcome them to the game and glad they're with us. Both teams battling underneath, and then coming through with it, Jordan Vaughn gets the bucket. It's his first 2 of the game. We got a tie ball game here. We're under 20 seconds to right till halftime here. Rico White's got it out on the perimeter. Kicks it over to Rice. Now over to Rawlings. Back up top to Watkins. White's got it. Oh, backdoor cut. Didn't seem though. 3-ball tip up the top. It's going to be short. And at halftime, we are going to have a tie ball game. So we've got a good one here. The winner will get LCA tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So we're going to take a break. I'm going to get some halftime stats, and we'll be back in a little bit. We're going to take a break here on PrepSpin.com.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
We would love to help get you back in the game. Call and compare prices
at the Lexington Diagnostic Center.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Over 30,000 Kentuckians are saving time and money by doing their banking online with Whitaker Electronic Banking.
341,000 transactions were made on the go last year using the Whitaker Bank mobile app.
Over 340,000 text alerts were sent last year with Whitaker Bank Text Banking.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 496 Kentucky schools.
Over 282,000 students benefit from Whitaker Bank's Kentucky education initiatives.
Whitaker Bank has contributed almost $441,000 to education programs for the advancement of Kentucky's youth.
We share your passion, Kentucky.
Love the bank that loves you back.
Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter, locally owned and operated since 1972.
Are you a Kentucky high school sports fan? Do you know where to find the latest news and information on your team, your competition, and high school sports action across the state? Join the fun and excitement at BluegrassPreps.com. You can support your favorite team, test your sports knowledge, and share news and views at BluegrassPreps.com for all the latest on Kentucky high school sports, other sports, and a whole world of lively discussion. Get on board at BluegrassPreps.com.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
My tax refund usually helps me out, but this year it was much lower than what it was supposed to be. This isn't enough to get me caught up. What am I supposed to do?
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I used my credit cards over the holidays, and I thought I could make it work. But between the bills and everything else, I'm really starting to fall behind.
A lot of people out there are drowning in debt.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. You can have a brighter future away from debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Get your bankruptcy started for as little as $78 today. In Lexington and now in London.
Sitters are here. I'm ready. Okay, kids, behave.
Man to man?
I got the little guy.
Oh, did you leave cash for the pizza?
I got it.
With more features than ever.
All right, who's hungry?
Mobile banking from Central Bank lets you deposit checks, pay bills,
Okay, you're gonna get a rip screen.
send and receive funds with Pop Money, and more.
Hey.
So you can stay in the game without missing a step. Do more with mobile banking from Central Bank, official bank of UK Athletics.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
Whitaker Bank supports 956 Kentucky charities and community events.
Employees of Whitaker Bank volunteered 14,860 hours to better our Kentucky communities.
93 nonprofits that promote diversity and inclusion in Kentucky are supported by Whitaker Bank.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. By the numbers, Whitaker Bank loves the Kentucky communities we serve.
There are 50 Whitaker Bank locations serving Kentucky communities just like mine.
61 Whitaker Bank ATMs throughout Kentucky make getting quick access to cash easy.
Whitaker Bank staff serves the needs of nearly 70,000 Kentucky customers every day.
We share your passion, Kentucky. Love the bank that loves you back. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky.
Welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy High School here in Lexington, Kentucky. I'm Greg Horn, joined by William Warfield. We are in the final game of first day action in the Central Bank Jim Rose Basketball Classic, and we got a good one here. Didn't know how this was going to turn out because if you just look at on paper, you had North Hopkins from Madisonville, Kentucky, 9-2, and then Louisville Central at only 1-6. But as William Moorfield brought up, Central has a lot of football players, and so they're just starting to kind of get into basketball form. And Madisonville of North Hopkins winded up having like a 9-point lead, 20-11, I believe, there midway through the second quarter. And then, as you can see, the Central Yellow Jackets went on a 10-2 run, and they tied it up. So, William, going to be interesting to see who LCA can wind up playing now.
Yeah, I think, both of these teams have kind of filled each other out, and we'll see what the halftime talk leads us to here in the second half. See what team responds to the coach's comments at halftime.
Great point. See what adjustments were made there because, wow, nice drive and the take there by Devin Perry. He gets buckets and is fouled. Actually, I'm sorry, that's number 12, Sean Smith. I thought it was 2. Didn't see the 1. It's Sean Smith with the bucket. He's got 6 points now. That's going to be the second foul there on James Gilbert for Madisonville, I'm sorry. My goodness. It's like I'm not doing that in the second half, and I did it the first time. But so he makes the 1 there, so 25-22. So he completes the old-fashioned three-point play, and Central's played a little press, a little man-to-man. Now they've got a little zone, so Coach Bibby for the Jackets mixing it up a little bit. Obviously, Madisonville would love to get it inside, but nice drive, but not able to finish there is Kenny White, who had 7 in the first half, but he was fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line for 2. That foul's going to be on Josh Watkins. That is Josh's first foul. Seven points here on the night for Mr. Kenny White. So first free throw is up, and Kenny makes that. So he's got 8 now.
I'm starting to become a Kenny White fan.
Yeah, I like his game too, man. He's just a sophomore, and free throw line he struggles a little bit, 37%. But man, looks good on those 2. So he's got 9, and like you said, he's just a sophomore. And then number 50, the big fella, Mr. Casey, in there for Madisonville, is just a sophomore too. So, wow, nice drive there. Sean Smith, buckets.
Yeah, Sean Smith with a nice take.
27-24. Central, that's their tie for the biggest lead they had. They had 3 there late in the second quarter. Casey gets it, goes up. Central block, little contact, no call. They're letting them play. I like that, as long as they're consistent. 3-ball attempt in the corner. Not good by Rollins. Rebound goes to the Maroons, but nice steal on the back tip by Watkins of the Yellow Jackets.
So quick.
He is quick. Wow, he's quick. 3-ball attempt is up. Oh, a little bit short there for Chris Rawlings. Gilbert's got it for the Maroons of Madisonville. Cunningham, 3-ball. It's good. Cunningham, he's got 6. He's got 2 threes in this game. We're tied at 27.
Brand new ball game again for the 3rd time, I believe now.
Yes, sir. Oh, good take. Oh, the follow-up. Way to go on the backside there. Chris Rawlings with the rebound bucket. Watch him come.
Yeah, I was going to say, here's the replay.
Beautiful follow by Rawlings coming off the weak side there. Central goes back up on top by a deuce. In that zone, 2-3 still. They get inside to Big Casey, and the sophomore finishes.
Nice touch.
Really like this young man. Man, I think he's going to be special. If he works hard, Kassan Casey. 3-ball attempt is off. Rebound goes to the Maroons. Cunningham loses it to
He's
Watkins.
looking for the ball. Couldn't find it, dude.
Watkins had it. Oh, nice block. Wow. Call foul. I thought they looked pretty good there on the block there by Mr. White, but they're going to call foul. And going to the free throw line for 2 will be Eric Rice. Eric's got 3 points on the day. That's 2 fouls now on Kenny White for Madisonville. Oh, free throw hits every part of the rim, but will not go down. So we're still tied at 29. Second shot, it's off. Good rebound there by Rawlings in the corner. Oh, no foul call there. They are letting them play. Watkins got tripped and no call. And
got 30-second timeout, it looks like.
Yes, sir. So tomorrow night, LCA will get the winner of this game, so it's going to be interesting to see who we've got because it's tied, and I have to admit I would be Madisonville, but Louisville Central has come to play. They're crashing the boards. They definitely came out of the locker room at halftime ready to play as they're getting some offensive boards, and they are competing. So we'll see what happens here.
Taking a look inside the huddle here of Louisville Central. The Jackets, Yellow Jackets. I know Woodford County Yellow Jackets. They're Louisville Central. There's a couple other ones too in the state of Kentucky, right? They go by the Jackets.
Yeah, we got the Woodford County Yellow Jackets, Louisville Central. There's somebody, I think in Eastern Kentucky. I'm trying to think who the Yellow Jackets. Can be called for steps there as Smith saw a opening there, but just didn't quite get his dribble down in time. So Coach Bibby calling out the defensive calls. I believe he's a legal guardian for Rajon Rondo, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, Rondo having an outstanding NBA career. Oh, Casey.
I thought he was going to give us a dunk.
Yeah, nice move.
Certainly put a dent in the floor there on that dribble.
Oh, man, I can't wait to see this guy play. Wow, 3-ball.
Oh, look at the
buckets.
Did you see his reaction?
Yes, sir.
When he let that go?
He
started walking off and knew it was in.
He knew it was in. Louisville Central with the drive and the finish by Eric Rice. He's got 5 now. Central back up to a 3-point lead, but they get it nicely into Casey. He gets fouled, but Central got to get back in transition deep, see the ball. It's what you're always telling your guys. You got to see the ball on defense, and kind of hard to miss Casey, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That's a big fella.
He's a big fella.
Nice free throw. He makes that one. It's good. On the year, Mr. Casey is shooting almost 70%. He goes there a lot. He shot 65 going into this game. So no stranger to the free throw line, and he has got 7 points on the night right now. See what he can do here on the second one. It's up. A little short. Rebound goes to Central. Trey Williams got the board there. Sean Smith's got it. Smith on the drive, and he's fouled. Central doing a good job spreading the floor, creating space to take people off the dribble as they have a little more speed than Madisonville does, and they're taking advantage of some of those matchups. And when Sean Smith gets it, it's kind of tough to stay in front of him. Smith's going to the free throw line. He's got 9 points on the day. But leaving a lot of points there at the free throw line. Central may come back to bite them in the end here, but Smith leading right now. Central, the Yellow Jackets from Louisville, in scoring with those 9 points. Can he make it 10? And he does. 3-point lead. Central can't give. They've had 3-point lead about 4 times, I think, but cannot get over the hump there. So see if the Maroons can respond with a 3 ball. Nice pass inside again.
Ooh,
Casey, it's blocked. Tell the big fella Casey's starting to get a little fatigued. He's got to go up stronger, get a little lift. Central trying to see if they can get their biggest lead of the game. If they can score here. 3 ball. It's raining. That was so high, man. But Casey, with authority, takes the rebound, gets it out to Cunningham. Cunningham on the drive, kicks it in the corner. Nice ball fake. Pull up Jay. Oh, it's good. Nice bucket by James Gilbert. Gilbert's got 3 on the day. 1-point lead. Central still trying to expand their lead, but have not been able to get it to more than 3. They've got great floor spacing right now. They're trying to run a high ball screen there. Oh, good pick and roll there. Oh, in the left. Nice finish there.
I always like it when a player is able to change hands and position, on the shot like that.
Absolutely. Great finish there by Trey Williams. Williams gets the rebound, kicks it out. 37-34. Central get their largest lead of the game. They've been stuck on 3 for a while. 3 balls up. It's good. Number 22, Michael Romaine with the triple. He's got 5, and the biggest lead of the game for Central. The Yellow Jackets up by 6. We may have upset city here, baby. Louisville Central's coach, they're into it, man. They believe.
They know that they're on PrepSpin right now.
They know they're playing for. They want to stay in that winner's bracket, baby. That's right, PrepSpin. They got a lot of folks back in the Ville, I'm sure, watching.
Well, there is a lot of people watching, by the way. But what better way to silence your critics early in the season with your 1-6 record?
Oh, this would be a huge win for Central.
Win a game that's being broadcast live,
Absolutely.
In video.
And be able to enjoy it later if they can hang on. But Cunningham makes the first free throw. Second one's up. It's good.
Lane violation.
But we got a little lane violation there. I believe that was, if I'm not mistaken, I believe number 32, Jordan Vaughn, got in the lane a little quickly. But doesn't matter who it was. The call was made, so that negates the point. 45-40. Central still with their lead at 3 ball and deep in the corner there, but shot unable to fall there for Romaine. He was hoping to hit back-to-back threes, but couldn't get that one to fall. Kenny White gets it back over to Gilbert. Gilbert's got it. Now White goes over to the right side. Cunningham back over to Mr. Gilbert. Trying to get Cunningham in that corner. He's a good 3-point shooter. He's already hit 2 tonight. I think I tried to get it to Big Casey. He had his man sealed, but they couldn't get it to him. High-low action. They look to him, can't get it. Cunningham, ball fakes, drives, runner, and the Central bank shot couldn't get it to fall. And Central gets it out quick. Good ball fake. Oh, nice crossover dribble, pull up, buckets for Sean Smith.
That was nasty. Watch this crossover. We'll slow it down for you.
Boop. Oh,
he turned his man around.
Oh, he's still looking for him.
Turned his man around, Greg Horn.
Man, he put him in the blender. That was nice. Oh, Casey responds. Buckets and 1.
Yeah, we'll watch this one again.
Look at this,
big man.
I like this kid. He is strong. He's going to fill out, get in the weight room, just a sophomore. Woo. Guy can shoot 70% from the free throw line. A big fella like that as a sophomore, that's impressive. Look at that, buckets. He's got 10 points now. He's going to get a little breather, much deserved. We only got 59 seconds left. Central still up by 4, though.
Central has definitely not gave us any indication that they were 1 of 16.
No, I would have never known that if I hadn't done the research right before we played, or before we went on air. Good drive by Parker. He goes up the left, can't get it to finish. Jordan with the rebound. He can't finish. White goes up, but I believe he's going to be fouled. So Hopkins finally taking advantage of some of that inside height advantage they have. Good news is on Smith, that's just his first foul. He's the leading scorer for Central with 12. Ball's tipped, but still maintained by the Maroons.
Just noticed that Jordan of Madisonville-North Hopkins, he's got his ears taped up. Did you notice that?
I did. I don't know what. I'm sure I saw when I went down to
just the bottom. It's like the lobe part of the ear.
White gets the bucket in transition, down to a 2-point lead. They only got 6 seconds here, so. But, nice kick in the corner. Wide open three. Can he take advantage? Oh, he can't. Rebound tip. It's up. It's good. Got to be good there. Rebound bucket is good by Deshaun Sims. Look at that. Nice.
Nice shot.
46-40.
Keep it here.
Central up by 4. What a game. Winner's going to get the Eagles of Lexington Christian Academy, so we're going to be interested to see what happens here. Central, I believe, got a little more experience on their team, and that is showing right now as some of the key players. You got a junior, sophomore, junior, 2 sophomores starting for the Maroons of Madisonville, and then for Louisville Central, Romaine is a senior. Rawlings is a senior. Sean Smith is a senior. Rico White a senior. Trey Williams a senior. So they have got a little, or not really a little, a lot more experience here going for them for the Yellow Jackets of Central, and that may be what the difference is right now. Plus some of these guys, as William Warfield had said, I believe, are football players, and so they are just getting into basketball shape right now. So that's going to make it 44-40 lead for Central. And like I said, in the second quarter, about midway through, Madisonville had a 9-point lead. Looked like they were getting ready to maybe run away with this thing, and Central just kind of buckled down and tied it up at halftime. And they've come out of the locker room, and they've just really brought it on both ends of the court, both offensively and defensively. So let's see what happens here. Final 8 minutes. Greg Horn, William Warfield here with you. Final game of the first day of the Central Bank Jim Rose Basketball Classic.
Pardon me for that shaky camera work there for a second.
No worries.
Multitasking today at its finest.
Absolutely, and your 4th game, baby. Oh, 3-ball is open. Oh, it's raining.
It's raining threes. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
It's raining threes.
Devin Perry, the bucket. He's got 6. Central's believing now, baby. They're up 7. Their biggest lead of this game. Madisonville needs a bucket in the worst way to stop the Big Mo going, and they're going to get a TO, a turnover, not timeout. Turnover, baby. And they may get a TO because they need a TO, a little timeout here. Coach Bashir is like, fellas, we got to get on this quick because 7 points. Central plays really aggressive on the defensive end, and unless you get some threes, you're not going to get 7 quickly on Central without competing extra hard, because Central, they flat get after you on the defensive end. So
yeah, they do.
We'll see what happens here, but a little concern for the young guns. Madisonville does not play any seniors, and I believe that there's 3 out there for Central, and I believe that may be part of the difference, a little bit of experience and guys kind of getting into basketball form. So thank White, Greer, Maggard, Orthodontics for making this possible here tonight. Bluegrass Orthopedics.
Atkinson Sims of Comoe, need to thank those fine folks too, and also Lexington Diagnostic Center, where if you need a scan, and folks, you got a choice. First of all, you don't have to go to the big hospitals to get your scans done. You can go to an independent scanning professionals such as Lexington Diagnostic Center, and they can literally save you thousands of dollars.
Take advantage of that. Fortunately, going to be a moving screen there called on the Jackets there. I believe that's on 31, Trey Williams. That is his 4th foul. That's big there for Central, as he's been an inside presence for them.
Pass.
And that's a great pass and a nice reverse layup made by Cunningham. Gets it down to 5. They pick up full court, but they just throw over the press. Nicely done. Good ball reversal. They set up their offense. Nicely handled there by the Jackets. John Smith petting the rock out on top. Coach Bibby, the head coach, telling his guys what he wants, giving them instruction from the sideline here, knowing that each position's critical here. We only got about 6 minutes left in this one, and Central's fought hard to finally get a lead, and he does a great job of spreading the floor. I like what they do with that. That leaves the middle open there, but unfortunately the turnover by Williams, hoping he doesn't pick up his 5th foul, and the finish by Gilbert. Gilbert's got 5 now. We got a 3-point game. They try for the trap.
I want to send a shout out to Nutritious and Boshika Drakeford watching the game tonight, watching Louisville Central play.
Appreciate them joining. They should be proud of their Yellow Jackets. They are putting on a game. They have competed extra hard. See what can happen here. A little under 6 minutes left. All right, welcome back to Lexington Christian Academy. Out of the timeout, and they respond. The Jackets do with a bucket by Eric Rice. He's got 7. Central, they needed a bucket in the worst way. A 4-0 run by Madisonville.
A little reverse dipsy-do is what that was.
Yes, sir. Missed by Hopkinsville. Rice has got it. He's pushing it. He tries to take it all the way with the left. Did a great job of taking it into the body of the big man, Casey, but couldn't finish it. White's got it. He gives it up to Gilbert. Gilbert brings it up. But, man, they've been huge for the Yellow Jackets. Looked like a little extra step. Got the NBA continuation there, and White's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line for 2, where he spent a lot of time tonight. That's going to be the 2nd foul there on the Yellow Jackets, Chris Rawling. White's going to be going to the free throw line for 2. He's got 11 on the game. As I've said a couple times earlier, only shooting 37% from the line coming into the game. But, man, the last 3 he shot have been just bottoms.
Bottoms up.
Yeah, he has a good stroke. I'm shocked he's not shot better. But checking in now for the Yellow Jackets, number 22, Michael Romaine. Romaine's got 5 points. Second one is short, though. Bud Gilbert gets the rebound for the Maroons, gets it to Parker. So it's a big-time no-no there, giving up the offensive rebound on a free throw. Gives them a chance to get 2 or a 3 ball. Cut it to 1 with a 3. White's got it. Cunningham, he's already hit 2 threes. This one's off. Rebound does go to Romaine. So Good stop there. We're under 5 minutes left in this one. Winner gets the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles tomorrow night, 8 p.m. game here on PrepSpin.
Yeah, Madisonville-North Hopkins, they had some really good looks. They just haven't hit all their shots that they've, the opportunities that they've taken so far.
That one forced there by Watkins going up and just threw up a prayer and did not get answered. So see what they can do to respond. The Maroons have got it. Want to see if they can cut it back again to 1 with a 3 ball. Or a deuce cuts it to 2. Great game here in the final day of the Central Bank Jim Rose Classic. Go inside to the big fella, Casey, buckets.
Final game of the first day here in the Central Bank Classic. We got a couple more days left to go here in this one, and it's kind of like a tournament bracket. You got a winner's side, and then you got a consolation side, I guess is the right word for it.
Yes, sir.
Lots of trophies going to be handed out. Well, three trophies. You got first, second, and third, I believe, the trophies that they'll hand out.
49-47. Central will give you a breakdown here of the bracket here. We'll get another dead ball, but 3-ball attempt. Romaine, hit every part of the rim, would not stay in. Then, unfortunately, the foul is going to be number 35, Rico White, only his second. Tomorrow at 6:15, you're going to have Beechwood playing Connor. But in the first game of the day, you'll have 2 Lexington schools, Frederick Douglass and Tates Creek. Then at 4:45 p.m., Letcher County Central will play the loser of this game. 6:15 will be the Beechwood-Connor game, the 2 winners from earlier today. White makes it. I'm sorry, not White.
Letcher County Central will play the loser of this game, and then the winner of this game plays LCA.
At 8 o'clock. So 4 games tomorrow again. Only $6 if you come and want to stay all day. So we got it tied up, 49 apiece. Is the big man. He's got 14. He's a really good free throw shooter, so that's impressive. Oh, nice drive. Tried to dump it off, but could not finish it there. Nice thought there on the penetration of the kick by Perry, but Rico White could not handle it. It goes out of bounds, so.
$1.50 a game. You can't beat that.
No, you really can, and concession stands are very reasonably priced here, so you can come at 3 o'clock, grab you some dinner about 6 o'clock right before that game starts, and see some good high school basketball. Nice gym here. Cunningham's already hit 2 threes. Number 14 back up top to Parker. Cunningham's got it. Parker. Jordan checks into the game.
Madisonville-North Hopkins might be hurting herself right now by taking a lot of the clock off of. I know we're tied up, but Central's got those spurts here in the second half that they've had.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I'm sure there's a method to the madness, but not sure what it is.
And it cost them a
turnover.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Coach Bibby puts his hands on his head. There's Rollins, unfortunately, with the turnover. So
you see how fast Central got back down the court. They only burned like 2 seconds off the clock, it seemed like.
Yeah, it's a quick on quick when those guys start running down on the fast break. You better sprint if you're.
Timeout.
So we got a TO. Yes, sir. Got a full timeout, I believe, here. Both teams are going to sit down, but, man, this has been a good day here for the Central Bank Jim Rose Classic.
At 12:45, the loser of this game will play Letcher County Central at 4:45. Beechwood will face Connor at 6:15, with LCA taking on the winner of this game at 8 o'clock. So 4 games tomorrow, starting at 3. Make sure to join us all day.
All right.
Well, get ready to start this one back up. What a good one we've got, 49 apiece. The winner's going to get LCA tomorrow night, 8 o'clock here on PrepSpin. Madisonville-North Hopkins and Louisville Central here. Madisonville in the white with the maroon numbers, and Central coming out of their timeout with the black and gold trim, a little bit of white on top and on the side. North Hopkins trying to have been down as much as 7 here in the fourth quarter, but they've got it tied. Parker's got it, gets it over to Gilbert. White, number 3, and Casey, the big guy, number 50. They'd love to do a little high-low or get it inside either one of those guys. Cunningham, 14, a good three-point shooter for Madisonville. He's in the right corner. Got to keep an eye on him. If you help out on Casey too much, Cunningham can bury the 3. Almost a steal there, though, by Central. And like you said, William, the longer that Madisonville takes, man, those hands of Central are pretty quick. They eventually get a steal, usually.
Yes, sir.
See what happens here. Parker's got it. Casey had his man sealed for a moment, but they could not get it to him. And wow, we got 1:30 left in this one.
It's going by quick. Real quick.
Yes, it is. They are definitely milking this thing intentionally, which they've got the size advantage to get the offensive board. If they miss, they try to lob it into the big fella. Man, nice take. He can't get it. White does, though, and they pound the glass, and White has spent a lot of time at the free throw line. He's got 12 points, 5 of those at the free throw line, and he's going to go back again. That's 3 fouls there on Mr. Chris Rawlings for Louisville Central. I'm stuttering because I can't believe he shoots 37% of the free throw line. His stroke looks so good. And
yeah, I was going to say, I think he's perfect tonight, isn't he?
I think he's missed 1 or 2, but he's shot like 10 of them. He's like 70% today, so yeah. He's double what he is, and he shot 65 going in this game, 65 free throws, so he's going to be a good free throw shooter. All right, 1-point lead. We're down to a minute. See what Central can do. Oh, almost a steal there. Parker got poked him. Oh, nice pull-up. That's a good-looking shot. But the rebound by White, but he gets it blocked. He gets it back, though. Great hustle.
Got timeout called Louisville Central. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, 43 seconds. Man, what a game. That's ought to be a good one tomorrow night. LCA is going to get the winner of this game, and they better be ready to play because these two teams both have a lot of talent. So, like I said, I want to remind you, 3 o'clock, it'll start tomorrow with a Lexington matchup. Frederick Douglass takes Creek, so come check that one out. Then at 4:45 p.m., you're going to have Letcher County Central versus whoever loses this game. 6:15 p.m. will be the winners from the first 2 brackets today, Beechwood and Connor. And then in the nightcap at 8 o'clock, Lexington Christian gets the winner of this game. So lots of great basketball. Come check it out. Only $6. Come on.
Can't go wrong with that. It's a heck of a value.
Absolutely.
That's better deals than the open box deals, around the area with all the retail stores. That's a really good deal.
Absolutely. So come check it out. Session stand, like I said, price is very reasonable here. So you can grab some dinner, eat you a big lunch, late lunch, and come in here at 3.
Get you a Pepsi for $1.
Yep.
Hot dog.
Yeah, I think that might be $2 for a hot dog, and that's like $6 at Rupp Arena, so 6 or 7. So man, $10 you come to the game, have a hot dog and a soft
better
drink.
Hot dogs here too.
Probably so.
Oh yeah, I know.
Fresher for sure. So, all right, let's see what Coach Bibby has drawn up out of the timeout for Central. They inbounding the ball, Eric Rice gets the ball into Sean Smith. They run a screen there on top there, but good job of helping by Madisonville-North Hopkins, and nothing happening. They may be wanting to kind of wait for a last shot, though. Almost, wow, and the steal by Gilbert. He goes in. Oh, misses, but he's fouled. So.
Oh, that was a late call, too, from the official. That was a real late call from the official, actually. Considering that the shot was already missed, it looked like he called the foul after the shot was missed.
Yeah, it was the official on the lead.
I'm just saying.
No, I think you make an interesting point. The official on the lead there right underneath did not call it, so kind of thought that was his call.
Let's see if we can see it right here. Here it is right here. And you see the shot is missed, and now the official, he was way late on calling that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you got a valid point there, Mr. Warfield. All right, are we gonna have some OT, or are we gonna have a three-pointer when buckets all the drive? Oh, we get a timeout. So I thought he was gonna get buckets, to be honest with you. So
another full timeout.
Well, this is a game right here, baby. 11.1 seconds. Madisonville with a 2-point lead, and man, if you paid $6 and you just came for one game, you got your money's worth for this one.
Yeah, I had somebody tweet at me too, but obviously the whistle was late. No doubt about it. Central didn't get that call, did they? I mean, not the right call anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was late, and the biggest thing was the official that was right with the play did not call it, and the guy trailing did, and not sure why he did that, but I'm sure that's what he thought was right. But we'll see if Central can make up with it. The good news is they've got a chance. They've got the ball.
They do.
Bucket ties at 3. They win it. So.
And you saw at the end of the third quarter, you saw a young man from Central hit the buzzer beater. Could be an interesting finish here, and this court is known for interesting finishes. We've had our
you've had a couple of ESPN top 10 plays of the day here with some game winners from beyond midcourt. So let's see what Central's got here. They've got several guys that could do this. There's nobody that's really dominated the scoring right now. The guy with the most points that's in the game right now is number 12, Sean Smith. He's got 12. So let's see if he's the one that they try to get it to. Get it on the side. And drive. Oh, there he is. He got fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line, so he's going to have a chance.
I was going to say, they don't have a whole lot of time. They need to make up a decision real quick. But
well, that's only 5, so that's not bonus. Wow. No wonder this game's gone so quick. That's only 5 fouls on Central. Oh, my goodness.
You got to like that. Wow. Now we're tied up. We might be going to OT.
Yeah, 3.1 seconds. Full timeout by Madison Central. But, wow, great out-of-bounds play there. Underneath, wide open, was Rico White, and he took that pass and he finished.
Yes, he did.
So they didn't get it out of the original timeout, but on that next one they did. So normally I would say, yeah, you're right over time, but like you said, we've seen some games here that have been won on some long three-pointers at the buzzer. So I've learned not to assume anything here in the Rose Gym here on the Lexington Christian Academy campus.
I think my tripod's wearing out on me.
Well, it's seen its day. It's
certainly has.
Seen a lot of games.
Well. 51 all. We got us a game.
We do. And of course, obviously, the one thing Coach Bibby's telling his guys, 1, do not foul, but 2, do not let anybody get behind you. Keep the ball in front of you.
Here we go.
See what happens here. Cunningham gets it.
He's going to get a shot, it looks like.
Yes, he is. Oh!
He's fouled.
Oh.
He was fouled.
Wow. And Cunningham, I'm pretty sure, is a pretty good free throw shooter.
They called the foul.
Cunningham, a 72% free throw shooter, only been 18 times. We had the replay there, and that's a tough one. But
I wonder what the officials are talking about, though.
One of them's got to go over and talk to Coach Bibby, and obviously nobody wants to do that.
Yeah. He's talking to him to see what happened. That's Central going.
Oh.
Well, you got that pressure on you.
Yeah, first one is short, so.
There's absolutely no time on the clock either.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is, I mean, you either become the hero or this is one where you don't sleep at night.
Oh, and he does not. Wow.
His teammates, though, do a great job coming and picking him up, but, man, Cunningham had his chance to make two. And
that's.
He's going to wind up. That's tough.
But let's watch this replay again, though. Not that it really matters now, but here's what they called a while ago. I'll slow it down for everybody.
That's the trip there. So they're calling the trip. Did he trip or not? Did you tell if he got?
I'm just saying, based on what I've seen, I think twice in a row Central's got the short end of the stick. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that one, I definitely agree with you on that one there. Looked like he might have caught himself, even though obviously the guy from Central did not mean to trip him.
The ball don't lie, though, right?
Well,
the free throws didn't go down.
The ball doesn't lie, yes, sir. I use that line often, and that if the old saying goes, if the shoe fits, you got to wear it. And so, unfortunately for that young man, that's tough. Wow, felt bad for him.
Coach Valentine's going to have to wait another 4 minutes before he knows
who he's
going to play.
Yeah, Coach Hall does the scouting for most of the game, so I'm not sure. I should have ran down and got some more stats.
I know I forgot to ask you earlier, and I was meant to, but Dunbar is going to be naming their new head football coach on January 3rd.
Really?
And rumors are flying off the chart that a certain someone could be named their head coach.
Really?
Have you heard anything?
I haven't. Really haven't. I mean, obviously, you know, it's good school, good opportunity for somebody. Not had a lot of luck lately, but
I was going to say nobody's really had any luck with Dunbar for a long time anyway.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Not in football anyway.
Oh, yeah, no, basketball's done tremendously well. Also, state championship a couple years ago. But all right, Parker misses the jumper, and Central's got it. See what they can do.
I knew there was something I forgot to ask you earlier.
Sean Smith. On the drive and calling a little tighter here now. I'm a little surprised that they called that one on Gilbert, and that's 4 on him, just a little body check, but only 6 fouls on Madisonville, so no free throws yet, no bonus actions. Next one they will be on the bonus, but a little fadeaway jumper. Wow, good look, but just could not get it to roll. Eric Rice, it hit every part of the rim, but came out. Rice has got 7.
Looks like Madisonville-North Hopkins will probably be doing the same thing that they did there at the end of the fourth quarter.
Yep, tried to get it into the big fella Casey, but slipped out of his hands, and White in the right place at the right time.
Yep.
Number 12, buckets. Nice shot there by Sean Smith. He's leading the Yellow Jackets with 14, and we're tied again. 53. White, Cunningham in the corner. Obviously love to get into Casey, but I'll tell you, if you get it to White there on the free throw line, you work a little high-low action, but good job there on the defense there by number 5, Chris Rawlings, kind of making it tough to do that. Oh, nice drive by Parker, gives it to White. Casey. Casey goes up, and he's fouled. And the big man has shot very well from the free throw line today. He's got 14. And
I was going to say, if this guy, the big guy here at the free throw line, really, really works on his game, he could be a superstar.
He's got some skill. A little fatigued, but He is almost a 70% free throw shooter and has made several on the day. I apologize. I meant to go down there and get stats after regulation to get an update, but wow. I think the fatigue's getting him because he's been shooting well all year and today and missed both of them. Going to be a moving screen there, and that's going to be 4 fouls there on Rico White. And he's a key player for them. He's their middle guy. He's not too happy about it, but they got to get ready to play defense because Madisonville's ready to score. They just try to work it till they can get it. White, there's that high-low. Cunningham, wide open 3. Unfortunately, but Mr. Casey. Casey with 16. He and White tied with leading scorer. Both have 16. Nice pull there. White drives on the big fella. Can't get it. Good hustle there. White on the floor. Gets over to Gilbert. Back up to Parker. They did have numbers, but good job by getting back by Central. Casey amazing on the boards. My goodness, the big fella.
That's just a young man that's hungry and wants to win this game.
Yep, he said, I'm not going to be denied. And he's got double figures in rebounds and points. Deep 3. Central can't get that one and the rebound. We only got a minute left here, so they're going to have to get a stop or foul somebody because there's no shot clock here in high school basketball, so they're going to have to foul. And they get it to the big fella, and he kicks it out, does a good job. Nobody's fouled yet. Coach Bibby trying to get him to foul. And finally.
Coach Bibby way out on the court, too. I mean, he's way out there.
He's trying to get his guys to foul. And of course, they're tired. It's overtime. But finally, foul. Michael Romaine gets it. It's only his second. Let's see what. Nice free throw stroke there. Gilbert on the year. He's a 75% free throw shooter, so good guy to have at the line. He's got 7 on the day. He's got 8, and that's a 6-point lead. So Bibby, they need to get a quick bucket and get in the press, try to get a steal or a quick foul, because not much time left when you're down 6.
That should do it.
Yeah, that should be it. Cunningham's got it. He gets rid of it. Casey kicks it back out. Works some more clock off. And Parker's going to be fouled. And Marquise Parker's going to go to the line, but should be over if he makes any of these at all. It's definitely over. Parker only shooting 50% though from the free throw line, so that was a good foul though. Somebody texted me and said all they're hearing is
noise in the gym. Oh. I don't know why.
And it's off, so.
Maybe the first couple games, because I didn't do play-by-play on those.
And they missed a shot here. 3-point set should be the final shot here. 3 attempt, it's short. And this one's going to go over to Madisonville-North Hopkins. What a game, though. What a game. So tomorrow night, LCA will play the winner of this game, which is obviously Madisonville-North Hopkins. So that will be an 8 o'clock tip-off. So if you can't make the game, we hope you'll come. It's only $6, but if you cannot make it, then come join us here on PrepSpin.com, and we will give you all the action. So that's going to be a wrap here from Lexington KY, the final game here of the first round day of the Jim Rose Central Bank Basketball Classic. So your final score here, Madisonville-North Hopkins 60, Louisville Central 53. So 8 o'clock tomorrow night, Lexington Christian Academy, second round action. We'll be taking on the Maroons from Madisonville-North Hopkins. So for William Warfield, I'm Greg Horn. Good night.